Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brianna, this is Coffee Books and Bullet Journals, and it is time for another weekly reading vlog. Okay, so it is Tuesday. I forgot to vlog yesterday. I don't know why. Like, I thought about vlogging, but I didn't for some reason. But that's fine. It's cool. So here are some plans for the week, or, updates. Last night I finished Head Over Heels by Hannah Orenstein, and I gave it 5 stars. I absolutely loved this book. I did a pretty in-depth Goodreads review, and I'm going to put it down because it's making my face look real red. But I did a Goodreads review on it, and I'll link it down below. But, I totally understand why people won't like this book if they don't follow the sport of gymnastics or they don't understand the sport of gymnastics. She did a really good job explaining kind of the more technical things about the sport, which I really appreciated. I mean, I kind of was able to glance over them, but, she explained what a pec salto is and, all the different, skills and the point system and things like that in a very subtle way. She just kind of, blended it into the rest of the conversation. I really appreciate that. One of the things that I really loved about it was the mental head games that the main character played. The main character is a former gymnast who almost made it to the Olympics, but their career ended at the trials, and then went on to college, tried to be a college gymnast, but the depression and the emotional stress that all of those years of elite gymnastics kind of put on her, kind of led her down this spiral. And while as a reader, you're like, well, why didn't you just continue on? Why didn't you just, blah, 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 blah. I understand why she did what she did. So I get it. And while it wasn't a necessarily good choice, it's a choice that's very relatable and not relatable. That's not the word. Understandable. I guess that's the best way to put it. The things that she talked about, dealing with, 10 years later, dealing with body dysphoria and, fat shaming and these things that you eat a dessert and now you're dreading it, and even though it's been 10 years since you've been in a leotard, I get it. It totally, yeah. I definitely, while I was not an elite gymnast, I still definitely had my share of those things as a kid, and so there's a reality to it that I felt on a very deep level. So, the other book that I talked about last week that I said I was reading that I don't think I talked a whole lot about because, honestly, I was so bored reading it, was Meet You in the Middle by Devin Daniels. I think I got to 20% and I'm I feel like this book is half over, but it's still saying I'm only 20% in. So I started reading some reviews. I wanted to see, does the pacing get any better? Do we speed things up? What is going on? And I come to realize that the whole book is thinly veiled Trump 2020 propaganda. No, hard stop on that one. So we are no longer reading that book. Apparently, as we go on, the main character, who is the liberal, ends up getting painted as this absolute idiot. And the guy, who is the conservative, is a huge Trump fan. Not actual Trump, because it's a fictionalized Washington, but the equivalent of. And he becomes this hero. And I'm not about that life. So we're gonna put a hard stop on that one. And I don't know where to go from there. So I was looking at my my stuff that I still have to read, plus adding in the reading rush. I have still quite a few books to read this month. That's cool. So I think tonight what I'm going to do is I want to finish and knock out some graphic novels. So I have the Tea Dragon Tapestry for that I got from NetGalley. It comes out September 1st, and I've started reading it. I think I'm about halfway, maybe even closer to like being almost done with it, but I want to finish that tonight. And then on Hoopla, I got Emma and Violet volume 2 and 3, and I read volume 1 last month and really, really enjoyed it. So they have volume 2 and volume 3 out, so I'm going to read those two. And then I also have Primer, which is a graphic novel that I had an arc of and didn't read it for some reason. I think it was because the file wasn't working, so like I ended up downloading it on Hoopla because it came out last week. So I have those. I think that's what I'm going to work on for like the next night or two. So the reading rush starts on Monday. I have a couple of books that I would like to read, outside of the reading rush. So here's what I have. Beyond the Black Door by A.M. Strickland is a dark fantasy, and I do not have an audiobook for that. I have to read it physically, which is fine. Like, I can do that. So I could start that this week. What I don't want is to start it, not finish it, and then the reading rush starts and I need to put it down and pick it up later. So because there's basically a whole nother week after the reading rush, I may pick it up after that. I don't know. And then I have After the Flood by Cassandra Montag. And I do have an audiobook for this, but it doesn't come in until the 17th. So I could do one of two things. I could start reading it physically, and then on Friday pick it up on audio, and then finish it out. Or I could just read the whole, listen to the whole thing over the weekend. Regardless, I don't want to have to, stop something and then pick it up the following week, if that makes any sense. But yeah, that's what I have. That's my plans. That I don't have any plans. Yeah, my brain is mush today because I just drove back from Nevada. I had to, it was just the border. But it's funny, because Utah and Nevada are two very different states. And you can very much tell that in the light of COVID. You can anyways. There's a casino that backs up to the state line. So yes, there's other ways. But I was on the Nevada side for part of my day, and there's a mandatory state mask mandate. So everyone's wearing a mask. They were straight up I saw a manager straight up tell somebody, I'm not serving you because you're not wearing a mask, which is cool and awesome and great, and I love it. And then I crossed over to the Utah side, and nobody in the store was wearing a mask, or they were wearing it here, because that works so well. So no one's not even the employees were wearing masks. Definitely none of the people in the store that were the customers. It was terrifying. There was not everyone has sanitizer wipes and disinfectants, and they're all sitting out on counters, which is in and of itself a bad thing, but that's besides the point. But yeah, never mind. That's technicality. But at least we see them, and we see that people are cleaning. Nobody was cleaning anything in this store on the Utah side, and it's ridiculous how different literally across the street is. But anyways, I'm gonna get off of my soapbox. I work in public health, guys. I know what I'm talking about. Please wear your mask. Anyway, that's all I have for you right now. I'm gonna go because it's just now I'm frustrated again. But yeah, I need to make some dinner because it's 6 o'clock, and I need to edit my announcement video. Oh no, it's only 5:30. Just kidding. I need to edit my announcement video for the collab project, which you have already seen because it goes up tomorrow morning. But yes, I am filming a video I'm putting out a video every day in the month of August. Please let me know what you would like to see. I don't think I talked about that in my announcement video because it was really off the cuff and off script. But yeah, let me know what you want to see because I have most of the month covered, but not everything. So anyway, I'm gonna go because I've been talking for 10 minutes now. So I will talk to you later. everybody. Happy Friday. Normally I would not update you while I was actually driving, but I am currently basically sitting in park on the freeway. So we love that. Apparently they just shut down the freeway because of a big accident. So we love that. It's Friday, it's the weekend. I just want to go home. I still have a little bit of admin stuff to do when I get home. So that's so much fun. But I thought I would update you on my reading, which has basically been non-existent. I did finish Emma and Violet Volume 2, but I can't remember if I've talked about that one or not. I don't know. Also, if I'm not paying attention to the camera, that is because I should actually pay attention to the road at some point. Not that we're really going anywhere, we're like just inching. So I finished Emma and Violet Volume 2. I don't remember if I talked about it, so if I did, then I'll just cut this part out. I ended up giving it 3 stars. I did not like it as much as the first volume. I just feel like the first volume was really cute, and it definitely showed the bond of the 2 sisters. And this one, the 2 sisters are very separate and they're doing their own thing. And while the story was really cute, it was so convenient for a 45 page. It was just way too short. One person gets accused of doing something and ends up getting suspended, and then literally we flip the page and she's walking out of the school and they're like, oh wait, no, you didn't do it, it was this person. So then it was just really convenient. So anyways, yeah, that's what I've got. I still need to finish the Tea Dragon Tapestry. I don't know why I just haven't sat down and finished it. I think I have one more issue left, or one more chapter left, that I just need to finish because it's so cute, and it's, while not very much substance to it, it's the most precious graphic novel I will probably ever read, and I love it. So definitely gonna finish that one tonight. I started on audio After the Flood by Cassandra Montag. The only problem with it is that Scribd is doing its dumb thing again, where every so often it just goes silent and then 30 seconds later continues on, and so you miss little chunks. Which, I mean, I'm not missing a ton of stuff, but whatever, it's just frustrating. But I'll probably continue listening to that tonight. I know that the prompt was for it to be read in the morning. I will also read in the morning, but I need to finish it by Sunday, so I need to read quite a bit, and I need to I need to play Sims. That's a thing that I just said. I kind of do, actually. So Kylie is doing a asylum challenge for Sims, and it's one of the things that she's doing for Veda, and I told her that I would build a house for it, and so I started building it last night, and I need to finish that tonight because I think she's going to film, or she's going to, film. That's a word. Yes. Thank you, Brianna. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I think she's going to film some of that tomorrow, so I'd like to get it up and on the gallery so she can download it for tomorrow. That's my plans. I was thinking I would just listen to the audiobook and play Sims tonight, because that's a great plan. And then tomorrow I have the house to myself for a little bit. So my plan for the weekend is pre-film stuff for Veda. And also this weekend, I need to film my mid-month wrap-up, which doesn't have a ton of stuff in it, but also I'm planning on reading a bunch for Reading Rush. Fingers crossed. So while I don't have a ton now, I will have way too much later. So I'm going to do that, and then I also need to clean my house because I'm going to daily vlog. And I would like to film in other places of my house other than behind my books or in front of my books. Anyway, yeah. So that's what I've got. I'm still sitting in park. Actually sitting in park at this point. So I'm gonna go, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Well, it's not really morning anymore. It's like noon. But I figured I would hop on here and tell you what I'm doing, because I'm going to sit down and film a few things. So, I finished the Tea Dragon Tapestry. Is that what it's called? I didn't realize it was the conclusion to the story, and like maybe a tear fell. Not because like it was sad, but like because it's so precious. It's a really good story. So obviously gave it 5 stars. That's a thing that happened. But yeah, it's so good. It's so cute. It's perfect. Like, the art style is precious. The story is really cute. It talks a lot about helping somebody through their grief, and it's just so spot on. But yes, it is the conclusion. So there's that. So I finished that. And then I am 150-ish pages into After the Flood by Cassandra Montag. This is different than, like, I definitely thought it was going to be. I thought it was more post-apocalyptic. And this is, like, dystopian meets literary fiction is really what it is. Because it's, like, almost slice of life, but, like, in a dystopian novel. It's real weird. But it's about this woman who is basically trying to find her daughter that disappeared 7 years ago, and then someone said that she was in the valley, which is like Greenland. So they're like making this trek to Greenland, or what's left of it anyway. So I mean, it's good. Like, I don't think it's 5-star good because I'm listening to it on audio, and honestly, like, there will be parts where like I get a little bored. But I mean, it's overall really like. Overall, it's pretty good. It's just a type of book that I normally read because I generally don't like literary fiction. But I'm going through it pretty quickly, so probably will continue to read this afternoon, probably while I play Sims. I'm not going to lie, let's be honest. But I do need to go ahead and film a couple of things and then maybe do some cleaning. Apparently, we might have people over tonight. I'm kind of hoping we don't. Like, just not gonna lie, that's kind of what I'm hoping for, because I just need to chill. But yeah, that's my day right now. I will talk to you later. Okay, guys, as per usual, I forgot to close out this vlog, because I always forget to close out this vlog, because I almost never vlog on Sundays. So the reading rush should be totally fun. The good news is, it is Monday evening and I'm about to go edit this video, but I have quite a bit of footage for today, so that's good. Question is, can I keep it up the rest of the week? We shall see. Subscribe below, or don't, like, yeah. Anyways, my main focus for the weekend was reading After the Flood by Cassandra Montag. I only ended up getting about halfway through it. I think I still have like 5 more hours left of the audiobook. Which is not good. I wanted to finish it, but for some reason, I don't know, like, I played Sims all day yesterday and didn't listen to this. I don't know why. So that's fun. I'm gonna set it down for a bit. It's a good book. It's definitely not like a favorite of mine, but it's not bad. It's just like, it's a little bit boring, but then at the same time, I'm intrigued. So that's all I got for you. I am gonna daily vlog the rest of the week, so we'll see how that goes. If you are new here and you have not yet subscribed, and for some reason you still want to, there's a little red button that you can do so down below the video, and all of the other links to my social media will be in the description below if you would like to be my friend on any other platform. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Makes this heart beat faster.